Welcome to a quick video regarding the ZSS on Toyota vehicles aside from the Prius in the Prius Prime, and a few other cars that have an easy install. So I was monitoring some chats, and some people were basically thinking that you couldn't install a ZSS. Once again, this is the ZSS, thinking you can't install that on other vehicles like the Sienna, Corolla, RAV4, stuff like that. But it can be done. Right here you see pictured a RAV4 EPS, and that is the sensor mounted on it. Right now I just have it, gravity is holding it on there, but you could either glue it on or you can fasten it on with some little screws like that, little M3 bolts or screws, whatever you want to call them. Here I have a RAV4 SDSU that I just quickly added a Cat 6 cable to it. Normally this would be plugged into there. I have it just temporarily connected to a power supply, but when it gets power, it'll turn on. It'll have three LEDs in here. This is just my little diagnostic connected display. I don't normally ship those, and I won't be shipping those with at least not this order. And I will just point out a couple little things. I have been pretty busy lately, and in this case, I have a lot of things that annoy me as well. In this case, one of the things that annoyed me was that several months ago, and for several of my orders from this company here, Superjoyed Robots, they're relatively nice, and it's somewhat my fault that I haven't followed up with them, but these little devices right here that I'm tapping with my thumb, that's called a quadrature encoder buffer. It's actually pretty expensive. It's $30 for one of these, and I've received several that were defective. In this case, I have two in my possession that are still defective, and that was after they had already done some repair and sent it back. And one of the repairs was a reflow. The other was just a supposed replacement, but that one was bad as well. So it kind of frustrated me and made me hesitant to take any more ZSS orders, because it is a big deal when you have to keep on ordering these $30 components and they go bad like a third of the time or so. So that's frustrating. But in this case, I wanted to make sure I kind of saw this particular order through for Cedric in this case. He seems pretty competent, so I trust that he will be able to drill into his EPS like I did here. And so this is the tip of the shaft that is accessible to the magnet, and the point of this is that the shaft, which will be attached to the magnet, is being read by the sensor. And so as I spin it, you'll see that this very high resolution sensor is able to make sense of it. So that normally doesn't stick in there, but you can see there's a little chip, and this is the magnet, and you might have seen my other video, it just mounts in there. So nothing real crazy difficult. This can be done with other Toyota vehicles, And I just wanted to make this video real quick so that people could see that it's not really all that complicated. And but I won't be taking any orders for a while for two reasons. One is because of this company here. I want to straighten out some issues with that encoder buffer. And I have just a lot of things going on right now. You know, we've a week from Christmas, and I just have a lot of things that I need to focus on. So, and I do want to make sure that Cedric can get his ZSS installed. He said it'll be like another week or two before he can do that. And so if he can get it installed in his RAV4, then I have a renewed faith in the open pilot community, and I would be more willing to make these kits for other people, but I really don't like to see them sit on shelves unused and uninstalled. That's very frustrating because these do take a lot of effort and time to build. It is an open source project, and other people can make them themselves if they do want this in there. But George Hotz has been working a bit on this Kalman filter, which is a sort of a software workaround to sort of help with the steering issues. But this is really the ultimate solution, in my opinion. It's in my opinion, a garbage in, garbage out scenario where if you give the system a bad steering angle sensor information, then you're going to have some trouble or some effort required to make sense of that. But if you give it good information, it's going to make everything a lot better. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.